This is the house next door. You can see that there is rock on the front of the house, around the front door, and then on the corners. So that'll give you a good idea of what the house that I'm flipping looked like before. That's the exact design of this house that we're flipping. But you come down here and you see that we have chipped the rock off of the house and stuccoed it. This concrete block all the way around had that rock on the front initially. Trimmed up this oak tree a little bit. It's awful bright. Going inside the house, I'm going to pass the camera over to Leanna. Here's the inside. Nice big great room. As you can see, good windows throughout the whole house. Nice aluminum windows, relatively new. The house was built in 1987. Wiring over there for wall sconces. Obviously all the carpet's out. We just had the texture guys in. They were putting orange peel on the walls and knockdown, which is kind of hard to see on the ceilings. I'm going to hand this over to Leanna and I'm going to describe to you what we did in the kitchen.
Here we go.
So here's the kitchen now. This was an entire wall all the way up to the ceiling, and the kitchen began here. And this was the entire kitchen area right here. There was a small wall that came right to here, about 2 feet out, went straight up. This was your entryway into the kitchen, and then there was another small wall that came about 2 feet out from this wall and went all the way up. So basically, there was no door here, it was just a walk-through, and you walked into what was originally the kitchen. Stove was here, refrigerator was in that back corner over there, sink was and still will be right there. It also had drop-down ceilings, so you had ceilings that were about 7 feet tall right here, and you had the fluorescent lighting. So what we did is we ripped out all of the ceilings to make them a full 8 feet high. We ripped out these partial walls right here, and then dropped out, or cut away this entire wall here to make this a high bar. By opening these walls out, we took what was originally kind of an eat-in area, and this small area right here, and we just turned that into part of the kitchen. The fridge, which was in that corner over there by the window, will now go right here on this wall. It'll be wrapped with cabinets on either side, uppers and lowers, and then a small cabinet over the top of the fridge. So this now becomes part of the kitchen. There will be no eat-in area here. Now this will also be all cabinets. There'll be no cabinets right here. This will be all cabinets with an undermounted sink underneath granite. This will be all cabinet space. A high bar, about 42-inch high bar for probably enough room for 3 stools. And then we left this part of the wall here so that we could put the range and the oven right here with a microwave above it. And there'll be another small cabinet on the side of it. Okay? This was originally the garage of the house. It was already closed in before we bought the house. But this was an actual door. It was a door with hinges and closed off. So we just took the door out completely, turned it into an archway, because we just want this to feel like part of the interior space. It is a little bit of a step down. It's about a 4-inch drop, because this was again originally the garage. But we're turning it into a really nice interior space. We've drywalled it all. We've textured the walls. There was already AC vents in here. As you can see, the AC vents are up above you. They've been textured. They're taped, but they'll eventually pull that off. Already had nice windows in this room as well, but we're going to put baseboards in here, we're going to carpet it, we're going to really turn it into a nice interior space. It's a good sized room, and this probably would be used for a formal dining room, but who knows, we're going to put a light in here, we're not going to hang a chandelier or anything because we don't want to dedicate it as any specific room. Somebody may put a pool table, who knows, somebody may put couches and a TV and turn this into a TV room. This was not here, this wall didn't exist originally. We actually framed this wall in, and we turned this into a proper laundry room. The washer and dryer hookups were already in here, but it was all part of this one room. So we've now turned this into a wall. We're going to have a door that opens coming in here. we moved the electrical box, which was out here in what will eventually be the dining room.
It was right there.
We moved the electrical box into this room, so it's now inside the laundry room. It's kind of dark in here.
Right in there.
Here's where your washer and dryer go. I don't know if you can see it, but back in this corner, hot water heater will go right there. Washer and dryer, washer, dryer. We actually had to move the plumbing over to this area to make room for the washer and dryer because this wall is also new. This wall, the reason we moved the washer and dryer initially is because we wanted to expand the master closet. So we literally doubled the size of the master closet by moving the washer and dryer and framing in a new wall here. We expanded the room by twice.
What about the door?
It's just a door going out to the side yard. It's an exterior door. It's it's part of the code, and here in Florida you have to have an exterior door taking you outside. The rest of the house pretty much stays as is. The majority of the changes we made were in the kitchen and by framing in that laundry room. Come on back here. These two spare bedrooms stay the exact same. They're nice sized rooms. They're not little tiny rooms. They're probably 10 by 12 and 10 by 11. Here's the hall bath.
Hall bathroom on the left-hand side.
Not huge, but it's going to have a small one-sink vanity, toilet, tub. We actually were able to save the tub, and tile work will be done. And here's the master.
Here's the other spare bedroom on the right-hand side.
The master is a good size. I don't know the dimensions off the top of my head. I'd say it's probably 12 by 13. It's a good size master. I mean, it's nothing massive, but again, it's a 1,500 square foot house, so what can you expect? In the master bathroom, and again, it's pretty dark. Can you see?
Yeah, totally. I can see.
Okay. We actually took this wall. The wall was right here in the master, and we moved it over about 18 inches in order to make room for a double bowl vanity. This will be a 60-inch double bowl vanity. Toilet's right there, where it originally was. The house came with a Kohler jacuzzi bath, which you can't really tell. I've got some padding in there because the contractors are stepping in there all the time. But we're going to salvage that tub as well. It's a very nice jacuzzi tub. And so we were able to make room for a double bowl vanity. And this
Show us the master closet. That's the most exciting part.
Yeah, the master closet is now 10 feet by 5 feet. It's a 50 square foot master closet because of moving that washer and dryer.
It's a little dark in here, but it does go pretty far back.
Yeah, it's giant. For this size house, it's a giant closet. Oh, also, this window right here in the master bedroom didn't used to exist. This was originally French doors, which probably went to about here. It was double French doors that went out to the outside of the house. I felt like with this room, with this wall being pretty much taken up with doors, being the door for the closet, the door for the bathroom, and then you can't put the bed right there because you'd walk right into the bed, so it only gave you real one wall to really put your king size or queen size bed. So turning this into a window made more sense. We actually took concrete block, just like the original house was built out of, and built this up with concrete block about this high, and I had the carpenter frame this window in and install the window. So it looks like it came with the house originally. So it's great work on that. Let's go around the back real quickly.
Okay.